Talk about the beer calendar here a little bit. Sometimes the beer calendar follows the seasons where things get heavier and darker and more alcohol in the winter. So talk about like how you see you unfolding your beer menu.
Beer menu, we're gonna have standard 5 or 6 staples most of the time.
Okay, so anytime anybody shows up at your brewery, they're gonna be able to find the same 5 or 6 things every time they walk in.
That's the goal.
Right.
So starting like the brown porter is going to be a staple. A cream ale will be a staple. The long level lager will be a staple. The Pinnacle Pills, which is a Czech Pill style, is a staple. Another one probably going to have pretty regular would be a Heffa or a Rye.
You know what's super cool about your staples is a lot of craft breweries wouldn't have those as staples. Like a Rye, for example, is really hard to find on tap.
Well, I'm still debating whether I'm going to. I got to see the reception of the Rye.
But even a Hefe is not something you would find at every place. You know, so it's great that you're like your staples are going to be different than a lot of places.
Between the Heffa and the Belgian Wit.
Yeah, right.
I might alternate those two.
Right.
But
now, can a Hefe be done as a lager, or is it always an ale yeast that does that?
If you don't use the Heffa yeast, you don't get that banana clove.
Yeah, those ester flavors.
It's very much you got to use that strain.
Okay, yeah. So I was wrong about that because I was confused. I had to do a little research because on a previous video, I had talked about how I liked Hefes and how I liked wits, and I had to go back and do a little more research that Hefes are actually ales too, which is super unusual because in Germany most beers are lagers.
Well, you have the Kolsch.
Yep.
Okay.
That tends to be around a certain region of Germany. Like southern Germany tends to be kind of more lagers and whatnot.
Yes, and Dusseldorf.
Right, sure.
Okay, you got the alt. And I do a real good example of a Dusseldorf alt.
Yeah, the alt's just another name for ale in German. Say ALT. That's
old. ALT means old.
Oh, old.
Old style before lager.
Interesting.
That's
okay, so
that's
doesn't
what
mean
the alt means.
Okay, I thought maybe it meant ale, but that makes sense.
Well, before they narrowed down where they were making lagers, everything was ale.
Yeah, right.
Okay, and that's why they call it alt. ALT. Old.
Interesting.
The old style.
Nice.
And I love a good Dusseldorf. Oh,
yeah.
They got a depth of flavor. Another one I do a good Czech Pills. But
that's where Pills originated was in Czechoslovakia.
The real Pilsner.
Yeah. The Germans just kind of adopted it. They're like,
there's a difference.
There is a difference, yeah.
The Germans are a little drier, and I prefer the Czech version over the German.
Yeah.
I like them both, but I take a Czech any day over the German.
Wow. So why is it drier? What do they do differently?
Well, they don't use a little bit of like a light caramel malt. Okay,
it's
not really a caramel malt, but it's a Pills.
Yeah.
Has a little residual sweetness, and then the Saaz hops.
Yeah.
The Saaz hops add a unique taste.
And the Saaz is German, I believe.
No, it's Czech.
That's Czech.
A Czech hop.
That's a Czech hop.
Yeah, actually you can buy Czech Saaz or U.S. Saaz.
Nice.
I get the Czech Saaz.
Nice. Oh, you get the real thing.
It has a spicy, more
Yeah. That's super cool. Wow.
Yeah, it's just easy drinking. You get hop bitterness, but it's a mild, spicy hop bitterness, not like the aggressive American.
So it's appropriate for a Pills. Like a Pills is a pretty light taste. So if you had a super hop taste, that's all you would taste.
Exactly.
Okay, got it.
They're definitely a good balance.
Nice. So do you brew any other Belgian? See, I'm a little bit partial to Belgian quads and triples and stuff. Do you plan to do anything?
I never got into them. Doesn't mean we ain't gonna dabble.
Yeah.
I like the Belgian double.
Yeah, Belgian doubles for sure.
The maltiness of them, I really like them.
Yeah.
We may venture into that, and if the demand's there, it could be one we play with.
Okay.
I do the Belgian wit naturally.
Yeah. I'll help you out with that.
Well, the wit I got a good recipe for.
So could I